After Daredevil goes to court to defend his newest client, Spider-Man suddenly stands up pleading not guilty. The judge then asks Matt how much he'd be willing to pay for bail if Spider-Man were to be arrested, and as soon as Matt answers $2 million and Peter thanks him, the prosecutor, Mr. Dingus, explains to the judge that it's not fair for Spider-Man to be in costume, since they'd never know for sure if they were judging the right person. At that moment, another lawyer named Matthew Dowd also steps in to support Mr. Dingus in the case, telling the judge that he had filed for a court order that very morning to have Spider-Man remove his mask, immediately making Peter extremely nervous. Mr. Dingus then explains that the Superhero Registration Act required heroes to reveal their identities to the police in case of a crime, and Matthew reinforces the point, saying that if Spider-Man hit his car on their client's car, they have every right to know the real owner of that car. Surprisingly, this makes Daredevil admit they had a valid point and request a 24-hour recess to prepare his client's evidence. Spider-Man, now completely shocked, asks Matt if he'll really have to show his face, to which Daredevil tells him to just hold on. The next day, Matt and Spider-Man return to court, and once everyone is settled, Matt tells the judge that while Mr. Matthews' argument makes sense, at the same time there's no way to know if it was truly Spider-Man in that car in the first place. He then reveals he brought several people dressed as Spider-Man into the courtroom to prove his point, people who were actually just some friends he asked for a favor the day before. Daredevil then explains that unmasking his client wouldn't matter, because even if they knew who was in front of them now, they could never know who was actually in the car that day. Now convinced, the judge rules in Matt's favor and clears Spider-Man of the charges, who quickly thanks Daredevil for the help, mentioning he was surprised his clones even had web shooters, something Daredevil calls a miracle, especially since they had supposedly been confiscated by the police.